Hello and welcome to Digimon World 2. This was my favorite out of the 1, 2, and 3 that I played. I also played 4, which is a completely different style to all of them. 2 is primarily just a straight-up dungeon crawler. You get a buggy, and you straight-up dungeon crawl the entire game. And, that's the majority of it, so I had to figure out a way to make this entertaining and not last as long as the entirety of the game, considering that 70% of it is crawling through dungeons that look exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the first few dungeons so you get a general idea of what they're about, and then after that, I'm going to just go ahead and skip the dungeons entirely. I'm going to include any mid-boss fights, any interesting dialogue, and the end of the dungeon after clearing it. But as far as the actual dungeon crawling itself, not going to bother with it. Just because it's a lot of wasted time doing nothing where I would have to come up with talking about nothing, because the dungeons are extremely boring. The only thing that's interesting is the hidden things in them. There's a couple of hidden Digimon that you can get. But I'm getting beside myself, I'm getting too far ahead. Let's go ahead and actually start the game.
Hey guy, let me through. I gotta see the leader.
Hello, Mr. Zukudo. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Zudo-kun. It's nice to see you. Let me see. You're a cadet tamer. Your name is... And we'll go ahead and stick with Akira, because why not?
Yes, you're Akira, aren't you?
Please, go right ahead. The blue Falcon leader is waiting for you. So, one of the primary aspects of this game is, there's factions. And you can choose which faction you want to side with. Originally, they're going to train you with Blue Falcon, but you can choose to pick a different one once your training's all over.
Akira, your training is almost over. You'll be a real tamer when you finish your last training mission. There, you can join a guard team.
Okay, Mr. Zukudo. Yeah, Zudocorn. Keep getting that backwards. Yeah. I'll do my best. Yeah, there's 3 guard teams, I believe. If I'm recalling correctly. And then, of course, the walking in this is incredibly slow. There's a run feature, but it's not great.
Blue Falcon leader, here's Kira.
Zudocorn, I've been waiting for you and Cadet Akira. This is your last training mission, Akira. I'm glad that you made it this far. When you're done with this training mission, you can join a guard team as a tamer. And then you can work as a defender of Digital City, just as you've always dreamed. Yes, Blue Falcon Leader. I'll do my best. I will defend Digital City with my fellow Digimon.
Hey, Akira, don't get too worked up.
Zudocorn and Akira, this is your mission. Go to Boot Domain and destroy Leomon hiding there. Zudocorn, as this is a training mission, don't help Akira too much.
Roger, Blue Falcon leader.
We will go to Boot Domain and destroy wild Digimon. And that's the basic premise of it. The way that all the Digimon World games work is, obviously you're pulled into this and you're defending towns, and there's different regions that you have to defend and, in some cases, unite, for the most part. But you always have your home city. Oh, let's get that one.
Hey, Carol, is my Digibeetle ready to go? I want to take it for a spin.
Of course, your Digibeetle is standing by. Hey, Kira, are you finished with your tamer training yet?
Not yet, Chief. This is my last training mission. After this mission, I'll get my own Digibeetle, so I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, don't push my Digibeetle too hard and break it, okay? But don't worry, running over a landmine or two won't do much damage to my Digibeetle. Anyway, your Digibeetle is not like an ordinary car. It's more like a tank. It's a multi-use tank with all the items and equipment a tamer needs.
Kira, good luck.
Kira, let's get on the elevator lift.
So, as I was saying, you get a Digibeetle, and you can upgrade it over time with different bodies, and I can't remember how much customization you have to it. Primarily, the body dictates how strong it is overall and how fast. Actually, no, I don't think it influences how fast it is. But there are other aspects, like traps in the dungeons that we'll get to see later on.
Are you guys ready? The elevator's gonna move. Be careful. The world is full of dangerous and wild Pokemon outside the city.
Alright, so now we have control. And you get this nice map. And this is a Digibeetle. So the dungeons are all exactly like this. You move one space at a time. And they're all pretty much exactly the same. There isn't too much variance between the dungeons overall.
We've arrived. This is the boot domain. Stay alert.
Yes, I will. I've been training hard for this day. I'm ready. And then you've got HP and EP. EP is your energy points. That's how many movements you have. That'll also drain with other affluencing factors. And then HP is the life of the beetle. So you can run into traps and things, and that'll lower your HP. And here is a mid-boss. Just because it's a tutorial thing, this is just about halfway through the dungeon, because it's not long. But the way these battles work is you can absolutely avoid the majority of them. This particular one you can't, no matter which way you go. But there are a ton of battles that you can avoid. And then there's the standard leveling system, and he's renamed his... is that... I can't remember what that's called. It's the Digivolve state of Digimon, though. And then he's got... oh man, I can't remember that. And then... Wow, I can't remember any Digimon's names. It's been a long time since I've had to remember any of that. Okay, so the cannon is the Digibeetle's way to attack, and you can use that to an extent. I've found little to no use for it. So we'll just go ahead and go with the regular attacks. Then there are standard attacks, there's counterattacks, and what a counterattack does is it acts similar to a guard, but if that particular Digimon gets attacked, then they will counter with that. Regardless of what you choose, it's going to take up some MP. There's an interrupt, which means that when an opponent starts a move, you'll interrupt them. And there's an assist, which is just basically any sort of healing and buffs. I don't remember buffs being too prevalent in this, mostly healing. At least the way I played. Then there's single-person attacks, multi-person attacks. We'll go for the multi-person and go for that. And then you see an assist, which is HP Cure. This one can only hit one. I believe Gazimon's a little bit stronger. And let's see. Shoots fireballs. That's not terribly helpful. And then, of course, everybody has, similar to any other RPG, everybody has stats. So you can go ahead and, oh, sorry, I lost my thoughts there. Everybody has stats. So there's the speed stat that influences who goes first. And then, of course, strength, defense, and HP and MP. They're a lot stronger than I thought they were. I don't remember if there's a way to, So here's the way that, the cannon works, is it's your Digibeetle, as I said. So you've got all of your inventory tied to it. So you can use it to heal a Digimon, the R cannon. So that's the right attached cannon when you see the model of the Digibeetle. I can't remember what you can put on there. I think you can put offensive and healing equipment, possibly. And then there's the Z cannon, which is the top-mounted cannon. You can just go ahead and use it to attack. Again, I don't see a ton of use for it, personally, but that's just the way I play. It doesn't really take anything away, but, you know, I find it unnecessary to use. But I also like to button mash through this, because it's not a difficult game. But yeah, there are different models of Digibeetle.
Look, Akira, that's a floor portal. You can jump onto another floor when you step onto it, but you can't get back to the floor where you came from. This time, we won't have to come back to this floor, but normally, you must be careful.
Roger, Mrs. Unicorn. So yeah, this is permanent advancement to the next level. So generally, you want to crawl the entire level, which means you're doing tons of random battles and you're getting all the items. The walls in this indicate that this is a boss floor. So this is the top floor of the dungeon, and we're going to be dealing with a boss.
Mr. Zunicorn, the floor there's different. Yes, very observant of you, Kara. That's a specialty floor. It's blue because that floor is a water specialty. When you battle on water specialty floor, damage from water techniques increases. Also, the defensive ability with Digimon with water specialty increases.
Are there floors with other specialties?
Yes, fire specialty is red, nature specialty is green, machine specialty is gold, darkness specialty is black. There are 5 specialties in all. You know the specialties of Digimon and their techniques, you can take advantage of them.
I see. I can make my Digimon stronger this way. But if I fight on a floor with the same specialty as the enemy, they become stronger.
That's right, that's why you must learn from these Digimon. Learn about the different specialties and techniques of the various Digimon. Be careful not to battle on a floor with their same specialty.
Roger. I'll pay attention to the floor colors. So yeah, that's a general overview of it. And it's only on those tiles that it has an effect. But you'll see here the boss has his own specialty right here.
Yes, we're about to meet the boss Digimon.
What? How do you know that?
Call it a tamer's hunch.
No, it's because this particular path has this little strip right here, and that makes it different. And then, there you go. Leomon boss. This fire specialty.